So I was in church today, and towards the end of the service, someone gave me $5, and the $5 reminded me of a passage in Matthew 25 where Jesus talks about the parable of the talents, in which it says in verse 15, "And to one he gave his talents, to another two, and to another one, to each according to his own ability. And immediately he went on a journey." And then later on in the passage, it talks about how two of the servants, the one with two and the one with five, doubled what they had. But the one that had received one, instead of doing something with it, he hid it on the ground basically and did nothing with it. And then once the master came back and settled accounts with the servants, he rewarded the servants who doubled their talents, and with the servant who did not double it but did nothing with the talent that he had, he punished him, basically saying in verse 26, "But his Lord answered and said to him, You wicked and lazy servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown, and gather where I have not scattered seed. So you ought to have deposited my money with the bankers, and at my coming I would have received back my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give it to him who has 10 talents. For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. And cast the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." As Christians, we should steward what God has given us, what God has entrusted with us. And if we do that, if we double with what we had, or if we steward well, we will be rewarded with more. But if we don't steward well, then God will take away what he gave us, basically. As Christians, we gotta steward what God has given us, and if we steward well, we will be rewarded with more. But if we don't, and if we're like the lazy servant, or the servant who was afraid and did nothing with the talent that his master gave him, then what we have will be taken away will be taken away from us. That was it. May God bless you, and may you steward well.